Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to thank you, good morning, for joining me today to briefly discuss 31 ways to self care. I wrote a book, 31 Ways to Self Care. I'm your girl, Andrea Joyce, and I am just excited. If you have not gotten your book, it is available on Amazon, it's available on Kindle, and it's available on my website, www.authorandreajoyce.com. Get your copy today. We're going to be talking the next couple of days about self care. One of the things I wanted to address today, because self care doesn't have to take 20 weeks, right? You could do something every single day. And remember, we talked about it. Wake up in the morning, shower, brush your teeth, what you're going to do. Look at yourself and say, how am I going to self care today? As a matter of fact, when you wake up, you can ask yourself that question because for me today, before I even hopped into the shower, I wanted to do something to cater to myself because it's an emotional day. First of all, I have a doctor's appointment, and we all know how doctor appointments go. But then I also, family that's dear to me, they're my family. They adopted me into the family, my children into the family many moons ago, almost 30 years ago. The Brown family had a loss, and their loss is my loss. My niece Sharifa, she passed away, and the homegoing services are today. My intention had been to be up there this weekend. I actually wanted to surprise my sister on Saturday for her birthday to celebrate with her, and then today to go to Jersey and be there for the homegoing services. Unfortunately, I was not able to do either. So I'm here in Atlanta, and my spirit is up there. So I know that I knew that I would feel some type of way anyway because of the loss. And then not being able to be there makes it even worse. So I wanted to do something to pick my spirits up a little bit today. And there's something that it sounds ridiculous, it sounds crazy, but it's a part of self care. Anything you do for yourself is caring for yourself, which is what self care really is. So today I decided to take time and do my face. Now, growing up, I had great skin until I hit my teens. Don't laugh at me, but I used to have a Jerry curl. Yeah, yeah. My kids tease me all the time. They clown me constantly. Anytime they see House Party, the follow the drip part, anytime they watch Coming to America, oh, Soul Glow, oh my gosh, I get roasted. But I used to have a Jerry curl, and it was wet, but not drippy. It wasn't afro-ish. It was more, curlies. And so the product that I used in my hair would irritate my forehead. So I had a bad, severe case of acne on my forehead for many years. This is where it hit. I didn't have acne down here, but I had it up here. So once I got rid of the curl, maybe a year or so later, um, the bumps went away. And then I noticed, I'm not trying to be gross, but during a specific time of the month, I would get a pimple, whether it would be right here or it'd be right here, but I would get one during that time, right when it was about to start. And so I have dealt with acne. Growing up, I used to be able to use like Noxzema and oil of Olay. And then I felt like my skin was getting irritated. So I just used water. I'm just telling y'all, wash my face with water, pat it dry, and keep it moving so I can get rid of all the stuff on my face. About 2 years ago, I noticed that that wasn't good enough anymore. My face started acting out. I would get like not pock marks, but you know how your skin gets those little look like holes on your face. And then I noticed I was getting more and more acne. And so I knew I needed to do something different with my face. So I tried my old school method. I tried the Noxemas. I tried the oil of Olays. None of that worked. I tried the Clearasil and the cleansing bar. I cannot Neutrogena. These are all products I used growing up, and they did my face right. But my face had matured beyond those because my face was getting worse instead of better. I went and tried the charcoal soap. I tried natural things. Did not work. My face was not having it. It was getting increasingly worse. So, not to say anything about the products, but my face is different. And this is why I'm bringing this up with self care. Remember, we talked about see yourself? You need to know the things that are working for you, the things that work, the things that don't work. There's some products we hold on to, there's some methods we hold on to because they're familiar. It's our routine. However, our body changes. Remember, I told you yesterday, every 7 years, science says our bodies change. So if our bodies are changing every 7 years, what you used in 1980 may not work in 2021. And I learned that my face was different. So I went old school. I don't know how many of you are 70s babies, but back then and in the 80s, back when, there used to be a commercial. Remember, it was this bar soap for black African American people. And this is not to talk about any other race. I'm just talking about this soap was geared for that. Um, it was for African American people. It was called Ambi. And remember, it was the picture of the woman, and her hair was tied back, and she was just glowing on the box. She was glowing in the commercial. I used to look at that commercial and keep it pushing. I was like, Ambi is not for me. That is for older people. Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? A year ago, I went back to Ambi. I went back to Ambi, and my skin loved me for it. I promise you, I don't put a lot on my face because I don't want to get those. I don't know what to call them. To me, they're pock marks because they're like sinks into your skin. Um, I didn't want those. I didn't want the acne. I want my skin to be natural. If you know me, you know I don't like makeup. Okay, I don't like foundations and blushes and all that stuff. I might put on lashes. I might do mascara. I definitely do my eyebrows. I haven't done anything this morning with my eyebrows, so I don't know if you can see them. My son teases me about my eyebrows. He's like, "Where are they?" Um, and a good gloss, a good uh, lip, so they don't look ashy or dry. And I need to be getting a fee for these products. You know what I'm saying? A good CarMax. Me and CarMax, rather, because CarMax is the car place. CarMax and I are best friends. My lips won't take anything else. I have to line my lips or put a coat of CarMax on, whether it's this or the a little jar. I have them all on my lips first if I'm going to put a gloss on or a color on. And I don't really wear color too much. Every now and again I'll wear a color, but I usually do a gloss every a little more often. That's it. That's all I like on my face. And so for me, how I self cared this morning was took the time because usually when I'm putting on Ambi, I'm rushing through, wiping it off, and put on a lotion and out. But this morning I took my time with it. I let it sit, I let it settle, and oh my gosh, my skin feels so great right now. After I put the Ambi on and washed it off, then I put on my lotion. I'm big on cocoa butter and shea butter. So find you a good cocoa butter and shea butter to put on your face. I change up. I think I don't want my skin to get too familiar with any one product because I think that's what happens after you use something for a longer period of time. Your skin starts to reject it, and my skin honestly feels flawless. It may look at it. It's got a glow. It's all natural. But just do something for you today to take your mind off the stresses and the trials the day may bring. It feels so good when you wake up in the morning and decide to do something for yourself. It shapes the rest of your day. That's so honest. So take your time, figure out what it is that you want to do for yourself today to pick yourself up. Now, can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you something that you won't tell my doctor? Now, we'll talk about this later on, different things you can do for the inside of your body to make it healthy. But today, because I knew that it was an emotional day and I wanted to do something besides for my face, I went to my favorite donut spot. This is not healthy. I am not advocating you eating this, but for me today, and I will confess to my doctor, she asks if I ate healthy today. I will say, well, not really. And again, I really need to have some sponsorships because I got my drink too. Chai tea. Lisa Brown introduced me to this many moons ago. It is my favorite drink to drink, hot drink. I am not a coffee drinker. I love hot chocolate. However, chai tea is my self care treat. So do something for you today. Care for yourself. Put you first today and enjoy your day. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget 31 Ways to Self Care. Get your book on Amazon, on Kindle, or at my website, authorandreajoyce.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.